everything that they was up to. So I like how all of that part played out. As far as the repercussions, yeah, I definitely see um Tariq telling RSJ. I don't know what RSJ gonna do, and with these investigations going on, is the police gonna end up getting involved into all that too? Because now they already done seen the cup and know that they got things going on here. So this might open up a whole nother can of worms in
I
a whole
totally
nother
agree.
way.
I totally agree with you. I believe it's going to be consequences and repercussions behind this, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's going to be consequences and repercussions. You mentioned the fact about RJ. You mentioned also the fact about Braden. If something else goes sideways with Braden, he's going to be disowned.
Mm.
So he might try to handle this and nip it in the bud, being that his dad don't know about it. Because now the company, not only is his family name on the line, he's got his father's company. He risks being disowned. He
Right.
risks he's risking a lot right now because now that Kane and all of them is involved, but thanks to
Exactly.
EJ saying that she knows that they have that life insurance money,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna look bad on his part because that's some sort of insider trading thing too.
Right.
So he's saying if things go awry, he already letting him know, Uncle Luke.
Mm-hmm.
If the ish hit the fan, he throwing his own nephew under the bus. So I think Braden is gonna do the smart thing, and we're gonna see a side of him, y'all. Everybody's worried about Braden's first kill.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised if his uncle Luke is the first one.
Right.
And
Mm.
remember what Kanan always says: it always hurts that you always gonna kill somebody you love.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yo, that's how I see it. I know it's other people that already got it written out and played out in front of them, but I like to figure things out myself. You, us ladies like to figure things out ourselves. You know, if we think our man cheating,
Yeah.
we gonna be a private eye, CIA. We gonna be all the
Exactly.
alphabet boys to find that out. So I look at this as that. I don't got no
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend or nothing that be doing all of that. But this is my little thing where I like to figure things out on my own.
Right.
All right, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But anywho, let me see what people say. Thank you for the super chat, Savannah. And Jay Watt, because she used him, and if Kane finds out, he will make him take her out. Remember, he owes Kane a body.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But don't be surprised. Now that they know that when he finds, that's a whole nother discussion in itself. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna get to that a little later. And I do want to talk about the Effie and Kane situation too, but let's move on. Let me take off my track shoes. Let me unlace my Nikes and put them on the side of my desk because I'm trying to, slow it down. We got 77 people in the building. Hit the like, hit the share. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all. I ain't even shared in the Discord yet. I was trying to do all of that, but if one of the
Detroit shared
ladies
it
could
for you.
share it, all
It
right.
shared it.
Look, thank you. I love them. That's my people. Even though I was like MIA for a while, I had like my little technical issues, and I be getting a little down on myself. But it's all good. I had my girls talk me off the ledge and brought me back in and said, "Come on, you got to do this review, girl, because you ain't even talk about this episode. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear what you think." All right, moving on. Moving on. Now, we this we're gonna talk about Davis McClain and his brother getting out in a hole.
Okay.
And this is gonna come back and bite him like how, Tamika?
Mm.
Break it
Yeah.
down, break it down.
This was you could tell he didn't want to get out. Like he literally was saying stuff just random, joking, being extra because he felt like he done took this, went in so Davis could be out and have a good life. So he wasn't really trying to pass the parole thing. They knew he wasn't gonna pass it. So, of course, when we get into, we gonna try to get somebody else in, bribe them so that he would be able to get out and all of that. Because Sachs was like, "Listen, this ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna let him out that way. Maybe we have another alternative." And I
Mm-hmm.
was expecting him to come out and be ready to party, but nah, Theo was like, I'm over it. Like, I did all of this for you to be able to have a good life. And obviously, you done did something else that could basically put you in jeopardy. I don't see this ending good at all.
I
Uh,
don't. I don't. I don't see this ending good at all. And I think he already said he sacrificed his freedom for his
yeah.
brother. Will he? The question is, will he sacrifice his life?
Mm.
So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. I think that might be where we heading, people.
What's your thoughts, EJ Boo?
Yeah, so same as Tamika basically, because at the end of the day, I think he's happy to get out in a sense, but it looks like he's ungrateful, but I don't think it has anything to do with being ungrateful. It's more so about, I did all of this for you so that you could live this great life because you
Mhm.
were going to do something with your life, and now you out here doing sneaky shady stuff because there's no way in the world I should have gotten out based off of what I did in this parole hearing. Like, I didn't give the right answers. Like we heard some of those answers that he gave. There's no way he should have gotten out. So he knows that there's something up. And I feel the same way as you guys, just based off of some of the little clips, that stars be putting out. We see Davis crying. So the only way I see him crying is if
Mm.
something major had to happen, and
Of course.
so, and
The,
then
Mhm.
I think
the,
we've all seen the clip where he pulls the gun on Sack. So, we know that something is gonna happen right there. So,
Mhm.
you know,
I'm gonna let Momo go, and then I'm gonna cut to the chase and say what I gotta say. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I agree with everybody on the panel, really. It's not gonna end well. It's gonna be very unfortunate. He knows that his brother did some shady stuff to get him out. So, I get why he's disappointed. Um, but yeah, I agree with everybody on the panel.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the chat, and then I'm gonna say my little last piece about this, and then we gonna move on. What up, RC? And Sean said Brooks couldn't take it, so
Yeah.
he took himself out. I believe Theo will do the same thing. Yes, RC, I see it too. For some reason, I feel like he's gonna do some MF by police. Let them take him out.
Yep.
yep,
That's my take on it. Um, I've been seeing it where I feel like this is how I feel it's gonna play out. We already know that Tariq knows. Tariq is gonna tell Davis McClain, and I think for some reason Davis McClain is gonna tell his brother, but he don't think he gonna do anything, and it's gonna go sideways. I agree. So Sax and his 541789192 lives will survive. You know what? I can't with you, AG. You know what? I'm gonna save this comment because I think it's gonna come back to bite me in the behind. Because I think you're right, boo. Okay, moving on.
Mm.
Okay, let me go on to the next topic. Did I want to? Do y'all think we're gonna see these brothers again now that Guido was gone?
Yes.
yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you know what? Since we talking about it, I know. Look, since we talking about it, you know where we going, y'all? You know where we going, y'all, tonight? You know where we going? We going right
Training word train.
to look. We going right to the writers' room. We going right to the writers' room. I want y'all to tell me how you would think this plays out, and we gonna start with Momo first.
Oh shit.
You want to go last, boo?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take EJ.
Okay.
EJ got an imagination, so go ahead, run with it.
Honestly, what I think is going to happen is I think that we're going to see Evelyn again. I think this is where this is going to start. Evelyn's going to pop back up because she's going to be the one to kind of piece this together. Because one thing that's happened is that she went to Evelyn and gave her the information, and then Lorenzo ends up dead all of a sudden, and now her son ends up dead. It's way too many coincidences. So I think Evelyn puts it together. She tells these boys because she's not going to let this one go. She was trying to let the other one go because she didn't want them to go after him. But she's not
Mm-hmm.
going to let her son go. I mean, it's the same thing. The same way I said Monique. I'm sorry, girl. The
Mm-hmm.
same way Monet could let go of her son dying, and it's going to be the same thing. She's not going to let it go, and she's going to tell them, and that's how this is going to come back out. So we're going to see him
find
again.
out my little Momo gonna be a queen pin.
My bad.
Anywho,
I live a double life, Moochie. I live a double life.
look, well, listen, since you're gonna be the queen pin, you're gonna have to come dressed as the queen pin when we do the finale.
Okay,
That's it. Is that a deal?
that's a deal.
All right. Tamika.
Yeah, I
what's-
agree
you
with
in the right
EJ.
room?
I agree
No,
with
I want
EJ.
to hear your scenario. What's your scenario? We in the writers' room, boo.
Ooh.
I definitely see them coming back. There's no way that this is gonna be just going down like that from the beginning. We seen that they was on one accord. They take votes. They listen to each other. They're more in sync. I doubt they're gonna be able to take the whole family out. But I definitely said from the beginning that they was gonna give the Tejadas a run for their money, and they just opened the door and gave them a reason to come at them. So I hope they ready.
All right, so sis, if you think they're gonna give them a run for their money, right? If you think they're gonna give them a run for their money, do you see them going to get the strongest person first and them going after Kane?
Possibly.
Them trying to take Kane out because they know he's the
They
monster.
already didn't like
They
Kane.
don't know about Tariq. They already didn't like Tariq. I mean, they already didn't like Kane
from the beginning. So
do y'all see? That's what I see. I see like everybody think Kane is gonna get taken out, and I don't know for some reason I see it coming from the left, and I see the Castillos doing that.
It's possible.
It's for the simple fact is that
or an attempt on his life. You see him dying or an attempt on his life.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put the death card out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the death card out, and I want to say it's gonna be them. But if it don't be him, look, if it don't be the Castillos, it will be Tariq, y'all. And you know why I say it's gonna be? You know why I say it might be Tariq?
Why?
For the simple fact is that once Effie tells Kane that Lauren is alive, he's gonna try to go after her. Now it's either Tariq gonna take out Lauren or Kane. And if he get there before Kane, you know what? I'll take that back. Remember how Ghost used to try to get people out of town? Remember that last thing? It's gonna be something like he gonna try to get her out of town, and he might end up taking her out. But you know what? I could be wrong, but I could be right. I like the fact that it's so many what ifs, and you could put things together in your head. That's what I like about
I hope
it.
I'm not butchering your name, but I agree. I could also see Monet sacrificing Kane. Could be a possibility.
Yes.
Kane you got something
Kane
there.
will not be erased this season. You don't think so? Okay. Monet may do that for the simple fact is that she knows that he was holding that secret with his father. And look, she might just be ready to clean house because she feels like he wants to. It's like too much of a tug of war with who's in charge. And I feel like Tariq gives her that illusion that she's in charge. So that's why, it may work out. But, like I said, I could be wrong and I could be right. We got 89 people in the building. Now it just went up to 91.
Okay, Miss. I'm a little
up in that algorithm. I'm just a hard-working little YouTuber trying to get it going. And I like to have fun when I do it with my girls. I got the A in the building. I got PX with me, and I got Dallas. All right, so we getting it in, y'all. I'll at your girl. And let's move on to the next scene. I'm having fun with y'all tonight. I missed y'all. I really did. So we're gonna go to the next scene, y'all.
Ooh.
Now, can I say it? Can I say it?
Go ahead, say it.
Can I say it?
Say it, girl. Say
y'all
it.
Know, look, y'all know what I think about Celine. Celine is a fraud. He's a fraud.
Chicken.
He got a bird chest. Look, he got a bird chest. We're gonna talk about bird chest, Celine.
It's the people who adopted you when you were just a baby. And look, they're white. And at a fundraiser for that orange motherfucker, I mean, damn, I didn't see this one coming. You always talk about your single mother this, your single mother that. Where the fuck is the struggle, Trevor, or whatever the fuck your name is?
What? That don't mean shit.
Do y'all think he's gonna be a threat to her later, y'all? Now they don't put the silver bracelets on Dirty's Aunt Anna. Do y'all think that she's gonna be a threat? That Salim is gonna be a threat when he gonna want to go talk to the popo? Who should I start with? Look, I'm gonna just look. I'm gonna start with EJ.
Okay. I honestly don't think that Salim is going to be a threat. I think that his persona that he's been portraying all this time is so much more important to him than giving up Diana. That was only a, I'm going to use this to try to, get rid of you. But once she laid out those cards, I don't think he wants anybody to know who he really is. I think that is way more important. So I think Salim is not going to say not a word.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
You agree?
Mm-hmm.
You agree? All right. Do you see her telling her brothers about this? Now that she got the silver bracelets on her, and they might silence him? Tamika.
I mean, if he still was trying to come at her or something, I could see them intervening. But I think she pretty much feel like, she handled it. Because even when Monet was like, listen, I'll come up there to the school, she was like, no, you know what? I'm your daughter. You right. And I'm going to handle this. And she went and stepped to him. I can see him probably still talking crap about her, probably smiling and feeling happy. Like, yeah, she got arrested or whatever, something along them lines, just to be petty. But I don't really think he going to still be coming at her.
Who that? Neville Lewis. Look, Salim Trevor B. Mickey will die. He's the ultimate snitch. All talk, no action. Yo, I want Kane to take him out so bad because the way he spoke to her when they was in that little supply room. When he was talking
he
about
got a lot of
Tariq.
nerve with that whack behind poem.
I don't want him to take him out because I feel like this is gonna fall on Tariq. They're gonna say he did it because especially if he passes away on that campus. If he's taken out on that campus. I thought Celine was about to hurt Diane in the scene right there. I was like, pretty girl looking for my pump. Oh, let me find out you was looking for the asthma pump so you could pump the oxygen in you. Anywho. Oh, Lord. Look, moving on. He's another B. Mickey. Somebody say another B. Mickey.
His chest, his bird chest.
His bird chest.
Part of me feels bad for him. I don't know why.
He's another B. Mickey because of his chest. He got a bird chest, AG. I'm sorry. I gotta put myself on mute on my own channel. Go ahead, Momo.
I was saying, I don't know why. You're so silly. I don't know why a part of me, a little tiny part of me feels a little bad for him because he poured his heart out to the girl. He apologized. He said a whack ass poem in front of the whole school and got played in front of everybody. I don't know.
Look, if P. Diddy's son was like, yo, you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
He should have wrote a better poem. That poem was trash. And I'm sorry, but he came at her the wrong way after her daddy died. He was disrespectful then, and then he was disrespectful right after this in that little closet. Whatever they was in, child. I said, Salim, get the hell up out of here.
You know what it was?
And then come to find out you are fake and a fraud.
A phony. What we used to say back in the day, Tamika, perpetrating a fraud.
Yes,
that's what he's doing. He perpetrating a fraud.
Yeah,
look. Go ahead. What you say, EJ?
I was just gonna say the only thing it was for me with that one, like I probably would have possibly felt a little inkling of something for him if it wasn't for the fact that after he came back into the closet, he naturally assumed that she was supposed to accept his apology. Like apologies don't. Like if either I will accept it or I won't accept the apology, but you can't. He's talking about after I poured out my heart and acted like she was being selfish.
You
Like
supposed to respect
either you
me.
sorry or you not. That don't even
Right.
sound sorry no
Word
more.
up. Like, are you sorry? Are you sorry? Are you sorry? Do you really want my forgiveness? Or do you want to know if I'm banging to read? That's what you want to know. And I love Diana's response. Who is none of your business.
Mhm.
She told him, we got 106. Not 107, but we could get 107 if y'all put me up in that algorithm. So,
Yeah.
hit the like, hit the share. And, ew. Oh, man, I like having fun with y'all.
Celine,
Look,
the
now you
educated
know.
bank.
Look, we know. Look, little fresh thought he was gonna get some of me and JP. Look, this was one of my predictions. I said she gonna act like she gonna give him some, but she ain't gonna give him none. He gonna think he gonna get some, but
Mhm.
he ain't get none.
Look
Look,
at
and
I
Moochie.
didn't understand how he fell for that okie doke.
look, cause look. If somebody be dreaming about getting a pee, you know. Like he probably was like he was like, you was always the brains. You was
Mhm.
always the brains, Mo. You was always the brains. Cause you know what he was like, you know what? I'm gonna say what I can, even though I'm gonna even tell you that it's too soon now. But he wanted some still. All
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
Who's going first? Look, I'm gonna just spin the little dial. I'm spinning the dial. I'm spinning the dial, and it's going to Egypt.
So yeah, in this scene right here, I thought it was, like I said, throughout this particular episode, I know I have been one of the people who've been super hard on Monet for a lot of
Mm,
different things, but I've given the same energy to everybody in the show, maybe except Effie. That's my only, she's my krypton. She's my only one that I don't give as much. But I really was feeling Monet in this. I liked the setup. You could tell that it was a setup. I knew it was a setup for something else.
mm-hmm.
And I liked the way that she did. So I thought it was the right call. I thought, and she came up with this all on her own, contrary to what others will have you believe that she didn't come up with this play on her own. She came up with this play on her own, and I thought it was masterful. And this is where it starts. Drew was like, he wasn't having it because Drew was like, "Dang, Daddy ain't even in the ground good." But
And you having wine and cheese with this? No.
wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese? Like he was real mad because he were, like, my poppy going and you having wine and cheese with the food and he didn't even want to help us.
Yeah, Drew something else, but I
Look,
liked it.
But
what's your
I need y'all's help with something.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand really why she set Kai up because to me, he was not a real threat to her.
I'm gonna
So
give you a breakdown on why. You want me to tell you why? I'm gonna tell you why because she gave him an opportunity to get down. It was either get down or I'm gonna lay you down. And you know what? He said it's too soon. And when he said that, that's when her go ahead was all right. I know how I gotta handle you. I'm gonna put some hot ones in you. You don't really think you gonna get some? Well, actually, she thought she was gonna juk him, but
yeah.
the juk went sideways. Y'all saw all of that.
Mm-hmm.
The juk went sideways, and it didn't work in her favor. So that's why she did what she did. Yeah, exactly. She said, yeah, she did say his breath was stank. Look community Payco. Look, she got the bad breath. Anywho, look,
Made sense.
what
If he wasn't going to help them with the they were in, it made sense to go ahead out because no one can really corroborate that he didn't have anything to do with the Russians or anything like that. It was masterful because nobody can come back and really tie that. Like they can't. There's no loose ends kind of left untied, if that makes sense, as far as using
and I
Kai.
want you to hold that thought right there, EJ. Because we're gonna come back and revisit that later.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you know why? You're right. And I think she knew that. That's why she orchestrated it so bad, so masterful. Because when she went in there to them Russians, She already knew what she was. She when he decided that it was too soon and all of the excuse about his guys getting locked up,
Mm-hmm.
she made her decision from there that he was no longer gonna be with us.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, that's how. I mean, y'all, am I right or wrong?
You right.
Stop me if I'm running with stuff because I tend to run with stuff that's too far ahead, and I sound like where it's like this is impossible, Moochie,
No,
and I'm like, nah, it is. It's possible. We
you
got
right.
106 in the building. Hit that like, hit the share. Put me up in that. I'll go and moving on to the next topic. I don't look. I already told you about that. Look, let me go to my next little boy. Hold on.
Whew.
We got to talk about this and the whole tuition thing.
Mm.
Now, Tamika, you are like you know when somebody trying to get over on you, right?
Mm.
Do you know? Did he play her like a fiddle?
Um, I
He
feel like
know
maybe they
damn
put.
well he could have came there with more than one brick. If y'all got everything off the street, you know, go on and finish, girl. I gotta put myself on mute.
No, I was gonna say I feel like they both kind of playing each other a little something, something. But at the end of the day, we know he want her, and he trying to make it seem like, well, I am helping you. At the same time, stuff is hot right now, so he wasn't lying about that. Um, to me, she had kind of had a lot of nerve to me getting mad. Like, this is it, because nobody really ain't have to come and give you nothing. I mean, something is better than nothing, but I guess. And then, of course, he offering to pay her tuition, and I was like, did you pay Diana tuition? I know I see him go to school and give her a little money, but are we paying Diana's tuition? Because that was the reason why she was over here, working at the store and all that. So I was a little confused with that, but you over here offering all of this to, Effie. So I don't know.
Mhm. Good point.
What's your take on it, Momo? Go ahead. I know you want to get it out. You get it. It's a hot sauce, right? Get it out, boo.
Are we talking about the whole thing with him helping her and everything? You're on mute.
I
You're
had
on
to
mute.
put myself on mute because I know I have a tendency to like want to interject when I'm not supposed to. But I want you to tell me from this scene, from the whole tuition scene, when they was texting back and forth,
Hmm.
and I want you to go ahead and give me your little breakdown.
They are about to smash.
Hmm.
Get, get it on. About to be this.
Okay, but my question is, we know we're gonna hear all of this, but do you think who played who in this scene? Because I
Huh?
got look, the comments is pouring in, and I want y'all to tell me too in the chat who's playing who like a fiddle. Put the fiddles up
They
if you
saying
think
that Kane played Effie, but played her
that's
how?
what I say.
Played her how? Meaning he gave her one brick knowing that she's gonna come back for more? Like what? How?
Look, he gave her one brick, and they took everything off the street, and Monet's supposed to have everything locked down, right? Now
Mm,
you know darn well they was in a warehouse full of the cocoa. He could have picked up more than one brick and brought it to her.
but what would be his
He
plot?
wanted to look like Captain Saver, you know what?
Yeah.
All right. And he played her like a fiddle. Look, and wait, hold on. There's so many people leaving comments. I gotta get EJ's take on it before I read their comments. Let me know what y'all think. Keep it going, y'all. What you say now, EJ?
Well, the way that I am interpreting this is that I feel like Kane actually really, really cares about Effie when it's all said and done. We all know that he's liked her from the jump, like
Yeah.
way, like from the moment that he met her, he's kind of had this thing for her. I don't feel like he tried to play her in any way. I felt like he gave her exactly what he could because they still have Noma to pay, and now that they no longer have the streets, everything has to run through the schools, and that's what Monet did. She took all the drugs off the street so they could run it all through the schools because that's where they got to run it through now because they still got an old big bad Noma to pay. And then
Mm-hmm.
as far as the tuition is concerned, I do just want to, because y'all all know that I'm a Effie fan. I do just want to point out that Poppy already paid Diana's tuition. She was working to pay for books and all that type of for the other stuff, but he had already paid the tuition. So Kane didn't need to pay the tuition. But at the end of the day, I just think that these two are going to, like Monique said, they gonna end up getting together when it's all said and done because she gonna appreciate that whole paying that tuition a lot. And I think they just
Mm-hmm.
gonna vibe. Like I think that she's somebody that he needs that she needs right now because everybody else is kind of against her, and he's the only one that's standing for her right
That's the
now,
one hit.
trying to help her.
Okay.
So you know how they go. So I think in the end, ultimately, that's what's going to end up happening. But as far as playing, I don't really think that. I think that she was a little ungrateful about the brick, but she's more desperate than ungrateful. Let me use that word. I think she's desperate because she has to pay that 50K. She needs to pay it. Kane hasn't paid it yet. So she's desperate at this point. And I think desperate people have different reactions when you
You could
desperate,
talk about that after too. You could talk about that after too. In paying it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's kind of my thought process on it. But I have like a different take on Effie because I just look at her a little bit differently than a lot of people look at her. So that's kind of how I see it right now.
Okay, EJ coming through with the commentary. Yeah.
All right. Now, Mo, do you got anything else you want to add on to this?
Not really. No.
Tamika, you good? Tamika?
No,
All
y'all
right.
could go ahead.
All right. So look, we showing this. Kane gave her just enough to keep himself in a good light. That saves. That's good King conscious. Yeah, he did. That was like a bait he did with her. He knows that she's kind of mad that she's not with Tariq no more. She's kind of mad at how it happened, but she's not gonna tell nobody her feelings because Effie is a well guarded person. Kane is falling in love with she devil Effie. Effie will always stay true to herself. She won't be loyal to any man. AG, what up, support gaming? I'll say it back to you. Holla at your girl. Put me up in that algorithm. Hit the like and share, yo. Now, if you didn't come and vote to the top of the screen, put that vote up. Is Blanca's, well, I'm going to read it like, does Blanca Rodriguez have a strong case of Rico? We got Tariq and these boys. We're gonna get them up in a Rico case, and we're gonna come there and we're gonna arrest Diana Tejada. Look, I'm trying to just like keep it enjoyment and exciting for you all. All right. Wait. Let me see.
Mhm.
Plot twist. Silence Jackson. What up? Plot twist. Effie gonna die because
When
when Tariq says I love you, but I can end you, I wonder if wait, I ain't even know about this part here about I love you and I can end you. That's what Tariq says to
Yeah, when they first showed the trailer for the season, he's saying that to somebody. So I don't
oh,
know who it is.
oh
Who is
my.
it, y'all? Who
And
is
then
it?
like one of the woman in church ready to fan herself. Oh,
Moochie.
oh, Lord.
hmm
Blanca sounds like gumshoe from the look Blanca. He's like, we're gonna put him on this Rico case, and we're gonna get Tariq St. Patrick. we're gonna get Monet Tahada, and we're also gonna get Braden Washington because they're running the drugs out of there. Moving on, y'all. Moving on.
Oh, Jesus.
Look, Lord. Since you said, "Oh Jesus," you gonna take this first. Look,
Yo, this shit, sorry, this right here was crazy. They went from laid up in the bed, all cuddled up to book.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it escalated really quickly. Drew put two and two together and his little heart got broken once again. And he killed his bae. And R.I.P. to Gordo.
Okay.
I wish he would have said something like, "You killed my father." Like I wish he would have said something like,
I know.
"You
They
killed
had all of that energy for the Tahada.
my
But
Tahara."
this for the Tahada. They had all of the energy for that. How the hell you can say you kill my puppy? I gotta take you out. I gotta take you out, man, because you killed my puppy.
Shoot, I
Something.
wanted Gordo to say, Monet told me.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't even say nothing. It's like
Uh-huh.
he didn't even get to say anything. That was the crazy
It
part.
was too quick. It was too quick for me. I wanted more dialogue in that moment. I really
Mhm.
wanted to just even three more words. I wanted more dialogue in that moment. It was just too quick. I trusted you. Boom. That was it. I
So
just
you was disappointed in the scene. You
yeah,
you wanted more.
I wanted more dialogue.
EJ, what's your take on it?
Uh-uh.
Um, I mean, I think we found out that Drew is definitely about that life. Like he didn't care about killing someone that he loved. He killed somebody that he loved, so he killed them back, and it was what it was. He literally just got through smashing and he didn't care about that. And we see that Drew is all googly eyed and in love with this guy. But he killed his poppy, it was lights out for Gordo. So, I was like, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, Gordo should have known better. Like, you do not come at Monet this way. One thing about it, we can say what we want to say about Monet, but she is cutthroat and she don't ask too many questions. She just goes straight for the
Mm,
gusto and she figure out a way to get you. And that's what he did.
mm,
He ran his mouth and he got. So, and
exactly.
by his
Yeah,
lover.
I don't know how he slept on Monet when he told her, "No, I'm not gonna back off from him. What we gonna do is we both gonna keep our mouth shut." I don't know how he thought that was gonna fly. I guess he really didn't know to the degree how Monet get down. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody had asked me last week if I thought Drew would kill Gordo, and I'm like, hell to the yeah. If he found out that he killed Poppy, then Gordo up out of here. So. You
Mhm.
sure enough, you know what I'm saying? Bye bye, good night, rest in peace. To Gordo, I felt kind of bad for him. And Monet is the damn devil child. She just set this
Mm-hmm.
up, then gonna come and hold him. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby.
Exactly, y'all. You covered it just how I look. I'm gonna start with who's in the chat, and then I'm gonna end it off after I read the comments.
Okay.
The writers did that on purpose to build up the scene when the kids learn Monet was behind it all.
Yeah.
Look, this is gonna come back and haunt them. It's gonna come back and haunt Monet, y'all. He's gonna find out everything. Now, do you think, let me ask y'all this question, and you guys in the chat, y'all put the hammer up, y'all think I'm right. Do y'all think once Drew finds out the truth that Monet and Gordo was in cahoots, do you think that Evelyn is going to tell him like how Monet spoke to Gordo about, you need to take this out because this is the person that took out your poppy, even though she didn't say it in those words. He figured things out. He put two and two together.
That would be a good one. I wouldn't be mad at it if she did. Because
Mm,
I could see Drew shoot Monet behind if he found out she was behind this.
exactly. Since he was able to do this, I could see him doing that. What's your take on it,
See him.
Momo? And then EJ, you laugh.
I can't see him killing his mother. I don't see him doing that. I don't think he'll have the balls to do it.
What about you, EJ? What you think?
I definitely do not think that he is going to do that because I think that we also are forgetting this one little thing, and that is that Lorenzo killed her son, and the only person that knows it is Kane. And I think that if Drew knows this piece of information, that may be the only thing that gets her a pass as far as concerned. I don't know how they move forward relationship wise, but I think that key piece of information is going to be pertinent for him. So that's what I think.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the comments, and AG said Lorenzo's words will come back to haunt Monet. She's trying to prevent it from happening, but it's gonna happen. I think you're right,
Yeah,
AG. I
it's gonna
totally
happen.
think you're right. Um, Monet, mother of the year, not worst mother, no doubt. Exactly.
Mhm.
Please tune in. Miss K does a Mother's Day bad mothers list. I will be on there. We'll be talking about that. We will be adding new people to this list, y'all. So tune in. It usually goes down around Mother's Day or the day after. All right. Anywho, let me move on. When the truth is revealed, Kane will set up Monet to get hit by Noma. Yo, I could definitely see
Mm.
it happen to King Conscious because you know why? Monet done dig them, put them in a hole by knocking off all these bodies, and she's a liability right now. She's a liability. They already know they in a doghouse with Monet, and I think they might give this person up for the simple fact is that she's doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
I do want her to go to jail though. I'd rather her go to jail and fight for her freedom though.
Yeah, I
But
could
if
definitely see her go to jail.
but if
I don't think
Kane
they're gonna
finds
kill her.
out about all it, Kane already sees all of this going on. And I feel like he's like, he already put everything together. He knows
Oh
everything.
yeah.
He's not as dumb as
Mm-hmm.
she thinks he is.
Right.
He put everything together. He knows she did the thing with the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he got there in time to take out Kai, I think he still wanted to make her sweat and make her
Yeah.
believe that, like, it could happen to you too. You could get got.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Um, Somebody else says the same thing. Yep, Kane would let Noma get Monet. Monet is doing too much for a long time, and now, yeah, Kane want to be in charge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so moving on. Now that he got Effie, okay, and Muchilla Monique. Drew is just a male Monet. He shoots first without rationalizing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he goes off emotions, but you can't say that. Kane don't be thinking stuff out either.
At
So he
all.
a lot like his mother
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Monet will be set up for life imprisonment. Diana is daddy's girl, all love. Yo, that's what I think the kids is gonna get together and put their mother behind bars. I do think that. What up, Bright Eyes, Miss Smith? Al Kane needs to tell Drew and Diana, and I hope Drew and Diana will, yeah, try to get the yes. I,
Mm-hmm.
okay, hold up. I just want to know why they took Monet to the warehouse and tell her about Noma. I think he did that intentionally, y'all. I think he did that intentionally because he know how his moms get down, y'all. Look, we
Well, they
gonna
already knew about
cover.
Noma. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because
Go
he
ahead. Go.
was already talking about
Oh, no,
it,
you
like
good?
in front of all of them and telling Poppy about it when things first
Yeah.
went down. Basically, all their lives was in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What said? Yeah. And she was just so in grief at the time that she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She just wasn't in it with them. She was just like, y'all figure it out. And she just
Right.
was grieving. So she didn't check in with any of it, but she knew about it. She been knowing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my question is: now that Sax will know that Sax was behind all of this, that he's working with the Fed, this co-payoff thing, he did the payoff. Davis McClain didn't actually do this payoff, so he could get away with this. Do you think he's gonna take him out now that he knows that he's down or whatever? How you think he's gonna how you how y'all think he's gonna kick it to his brother? Because that's how I feel like he's gonna tell his brother what's going down.
Yeah,
Wait,
probably.
I'm confused. What you
Because that's the
mean?
only thing that
Look,
makes sense.
it
Because
has
why
to.
would
Because
go ahead? I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
No, I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say
no.
why
Go.
would his
No, I want you to go.
no, I was just saying why would his brother, point a gun at Sax if Davis doesn't actually say something to him? Like he wouldn't have any other way of knowing it. Only connection is through Davis. So I think what you're saying is accurate.
Hmm. How about you, Momo? You got a thought on this?
I'm confused by the question. Can you repeat it?
All right. My question is this. Now we know that Lauren in this last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk you back to this episode that we just had. Lauren told
Tariq,
Tariq that Sax is working with the Feds.
right?
You know his first thing is to go tell Davis,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
now remember, Davis gave him this money to pay off this parole board person.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think? What do you think is going to be the spin with this? You think this is going to put one of the nails, or the final nail, I should say, in Sax?
Ooh, I see what you mean. Basically, Davis would turn him in and report this. I could see him doing that because he's gonna feel betrayed if Tariq lets Davis know what Sax has been doing. He's gonna feel completely played and betrayed and all that stuff. So I can definitely see him pulling that play and doing that to Sax as revenge, as payback.
Drew won't kill his mother, but Diana will. Mm-mm.
Mm.
All right, so I like where you going with this, Momo. So did you answer the question, Tamika?
Mm, I mean, I pretty much agree with y'all. I think that he gonna find out about it. The only person he can find out about it from is Davis, and he gonna go and approach Sax. He don't really care about his life at this point either way. So we see in the trailer that it looked like Davis and Tariq is running after him, and he trying to scream to him. Like I agree what you were saying about either you know having the police there and basically letting them take him out, or him taking his own self out, because he don't care. He feel like he ain't gonna make it anyway, so what do he have to lose? And at the end of the day, he trying to protect his brother as well.
Hmm. I know everybody's seen the spoilers that the other person left, so I'm not even going to address it if y'all want here with it, because
Mhm.
I like to figure things out for myself.
Yeah.
So we already know the plot twist is that we already know that. We already know that where he's going with, but I like to take the time to guess and try to figure things
Right.
out myself. I don't want to read for stuff that's already there put out for me. The fun part of doing this to me is trying to figure out and put the pieces together myself. We got 126 people in the building. I want to thank y'all. Put the like button, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm. And we're going to touch on the last topic. If you didn't vote, I'm going to close it out after this. You got a couple minutes to put this vote in. Does does Blanca have a strong Rico case? Answer me. Let me know what y'all think. I'll let you put y'all cast y'all vote in. Anywho, moving on to the next and final and last clip I got, y'all. Let's get it in.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Diana Tejada, stand up. You are under arrest for possession of an illegal narcotic with intent to distribute.
The fuck you talking about?
Stand the fuck up. Don't the fuck up. Don't speak to my child like that.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Diana, we come
You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford
Don't say a fucking word.
one will be appointed.
Ooh.
Yo, I was like, that's what people be saying. Yo, don't say nothing.
Don't
We
say
gonna be down there. Diana, don't say nothing. We gonna be down there. We coming.
Mm-hmm.
We got the bail money. We got you.
Look, Kane and Drew had their hands on the table like they was going.
Yeah,
Cause they
that
know
was the
what
last
it is.
person they was expecting to be going
Right.
They was
anywhere out of
caught
all of
off
them.
guard. They was caught off guard.
Hmm.
What's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah, just the looks on their faces that made me laugh, because they probably thought it was either gonna be Drew, Kane or Monet, and they went to the least person, the person that anybody was expecting, the least. Diana, damn sure was shocked. They all, shocked. And of course, Monet was like, don't talk to my child like that. And she was on it telling her to be quiet. And, of course, we gonna be there and all that. But they was like, what the hell is going on? And Diana don't know that they got her behind on tape going up there to the freaking lockers. And I just felt like Jenny and them was smiling a little too hard, feeling too cocky. Of course,
Hmm.
answer the poll, y'all, what y'all think about this case.
Look, Diana
Because I
Tejada,
think
you're under
they,
arrest.
yeah, I think they celebrating kind of quick, too quick.
Yes, they are celebrating too quick the victory because they don't even got the victory yet.
Right. Who
What's your
got the
take on it, Momo?
victory?
What's your
Kara,
take on it?
Kara said they could never have a nice dinner.
Right.
I
Jenna
know,
always
right?
getting interrupted. They had some soul food too.
They had some cornbread, all of that.
Some cornbread. What?
Collard greens.
Some mac and
Okay.
cheese, some fried chicken.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was shook. Like everybody said, nobody was expecting it to be Dirty Diana. So it caught me off guard. But it was, it was a little thrill of a moment that we had with that. So we're gonna see what she gonna do next week, or I mean, shoot, tomorrow. What she gonna talk about, what she gonna say. We gonna see if they gonna get her, or she gonna keep it a buck and keep her mouth shut. So
Mm-hmm.
we gonna see how long it's gonna take for Monet to come and get that bail money.
Look, she coming fast. She gonna already done call Davis McClain on her
Hmm.
way to the precinct. So that's her baby. They already. This is the person that never got arrested.
Yeah.
She don't know nothing about this. That's why they stressing. Diana, don't say nothing. We coming. Cause remember, she's like the princess of the little bunch out of all of them. That's Poppy's
Yeah.
daughter.
I know they had her picture, but I
Yo,
didn't.
could you imagine if Lorenzo was still here and they came in to arrest her? Oh, he would have been
He
going
might have went back to prison.
crazy. Yes, he would have been going crazy, y'all.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, how did no one expect Dirty Diana? The feds had her picture. I know they had her picture.
I know they
But
have
they
her
didn't
picture,
know
but
that.
they don't know that. They don't know that her and Poppy had that little deal with her doing the stuff out of the candy store. Drew and
Exactly.
that was all
Those are-
between them two. That was all between Drew.
Mhm.
That was all between Diana and her Poppy. She don't look. I don't want to do this no more, Poppy, but I gotta do it, Poppy. So it is what it is. The police
Yeah.
want the big fish, Monet. They're using
Yeah, they do.
Diana to help the Rico. Yeah. So okay, let me ask y'all this: do y'all think she gonna stand 10 toes?
Yeah, I do.
I think so
I
too.
think she understands 10 toes. And I think
Yeah.
that Diana has been groomed for this. And I don't think she's going to say anything. And just to go back to what you were talking about earlier about that last scene, I was going to say that as far as like, I know, like, y'all know, me and Monet ain't never really rocked like that. But in this particular scene and
Mm-hmm.
all throughout this episode, I felt like we were seeing her say a lot of things to her kids that we typically don't hear her say. She told Drew she loved him. She told Diana she loved him. She wanted to come up to the school and get at Salim for her kids. So even
Mm-hmm.
though I don't think that she is a great mother at all, like I really don't think that, but I think it's more of a circumstance thing. You know how people they raising their kids up in the game, but I think she will go to bat for her kids, and she ain't gonna let them come at them, but manipulate them, and she'll go at them, but she ain't gonna let other
Right.
people go at them. So I really felt the
Nah.
sincerity of
Hmm.
Diana, I'm coming for you. Don't talk to my daughter like that. Like I felt that because it is what it is. But I think Diana's gonna stand 10 toes down. She, like I said, she's been groomed for this. She knows not to say anything. She's not say anything, and Davis is gonna get there real. So she'll be all right.
Hmm.
Okay, so you think she gonna be alright?
Yeah, I agree.
All
She ain't gonna
right.
say nothing.
You
Diana is
agree?
loyal. Like, she talk a lot, but
Hmm.
she
Diana,
loyal.
Yeah, she's loyal. She talks a lot, but is she gonna find out about Monet doing Poppy?
I think they,
Eventually, but
of
not
course,
now.
eventually are gonna find out about it. But just me, I don't think it's gonna be right now. I think they got so much other things on
Mhm.
top of their plate right now, and they're
That they
gonna
can't
get,
deal with that, right? Like
yeah.
I'll deal with you later on
But it's
this.
gonna come out. We know that.
Do you think it's gonna come out by the finale?
It might be. That's what I'm
Mm.
thinking. It might be the finale, or do y'all think it's gonna be when we get the next season? Because we already know they already got approved for that, and then
They
that's in the works. So
That's a hard one.
that could be a
I
cliffhanger,
could.
though.
It could be a cliffhanger where she finds out something at the end,
yeah.
but and that's why I don't even think I'm like torn between both. I feel like Kane might get taken out, but I feel like he won't. But then I want him to. It's like with it. I feel like if they find out about it, all three of them at the
Mhm.
same time, and they tell each other, then they'll put a plan in effect.
Mhm.
What's your take on it, Momo? Because you're not talking, boo.
Oh
My
what?
little boo not talking.
I was reading the comments. Sorry.
It's all right.
What was the question?
My question is, do you think with this whole thing that how can I say it? How do I worded it perfect before?
Uh-oh, sorry.
With them finding, it's all right. You ain't do nothing. And with them finding, if they all find out at the same time, they'll work together and put a plan together to take their mother down or put her somewhere safe where she's not doing so much.
Um,
Or do you think
I don't know.
they might go at it like everybody might handle it separately?
It depends on if you're saying if they all find out.
That's why I want you to give me both scenarios. How you feel?
Okay. I could see them working together. I could see them doing that, but I could also see them having a disagreement on how they want to execute it in them
Mm-hmm.
solo. So I could see both sides of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't agree, if they're not in agreement on how they want to execute it, then I could see them doing their own individual thing with that.
And what's your take on it, EJ? Because you ain't saying nothing.
I think that I don't think that they are going to try to get at her in any way. I don't think that they'll try to kill her. I think that it's like Lorenzo said, they'll never forgive her, but I don't think that they're going to try to kill her when it's all said and done. I was like, what is that?
That
It
was
just
an
popped on the screen.
accident. Yeah, I
But
put up the wrong picture.
no problem. But I don't think that they'll actually, because at the end of the day, we got to think about it. Kane, he was willing to go kill his father, but he was willing to do that. And I just feel like the fact that he knows that Lorenzo killed Zeke, which is her son, and she's always known that he's her son. So she's always had this motherly love for this child of hers. And I just don't think you can underestimate a mother's love. I think that's the part that we keep forgetting about is her child was killed and screw Lorenzo at this point. You kill my kid, I'm gonna kill you. So I don't think her kids are going to kill her if they know the whole story. Is if that makes sense. I think if the whole story is out there, I just the kids in like they ain't gonna rock with her, but they're not gonna try to kill her.
All
That's what
right.
I think.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm like wondering about. Like, would it be really the whole story, or would they just feel like, oh, well, she just tried to take him out? We know how Diana is, especially when it comes to that. I don't see Monet dying off this show. Period. To be honest with you, I know a lot of people want her to be gone. Definitely could see her going to jail. But even if they just shot her and she was injured in the hospital, sometimes it'd be a crime of passion in the heat of the moment. But
Exactly.
I
That's
don't
what
see her being killed off the show.
I
I
don't see her being
definitely
killed
agree
off
with that
either.
part.
But I could see a crime of passion thing with Drew losing it because you killed basically somebody you really thought he was gonna have a life with. Also, support gaming says none of the Tejada kids will kill Monet. To Tariq will be the person. Ooh,
Ooh.
You think
I
Tariq?
can see that. Tariq will turn
Maybe.
on anybody. Sure, yeah.
Definitely, I
Maybe.
could see that happening. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
each of them have no dirt on mom has done, and will have a different emotion about wanting to harm or get revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Paul Glass.
Yeah.
Look, I'm look. I believe Monet's time's up. Too many enemies. Yes,
Huh.
Monet's going nowhere. No time soon. I don't think she's going
I
anywhere.
don't
I
think
think
so either.
I
Me
think she
neither.
gonna be in jail pulling the strings like how Lorenzo was. Cause look,
Yeah.
Lorenzo looked bigger in jail than he was
Mm-hmm.
on the street.
That's true.
Yeah, that I like. I could see that right there. I could see her going to jail
Mm-hmm.
and basically the same thing as with Lorenzo. Like I could see that, and then Kane being I don't know who gonna take over, but feels like Kane. But I could see that. But she not dying because
Yeah.
she's too big to this show. Just when
Yeah.
you think
They
about,
ain't trying to let her go
yeah,
nowhere
she
no
not
time
going
soon.
nowhere.
I don't think she going anywhere anytime soon either.
Mm-hmm.
When Noma was introduced, she wanted to know who killed Mecca. Who will tell Noma?
Right.
Kane, Drew, or Tariq. Yes, I feel
Ooh.
like they're gonna use that card when she's getting too much out of hand, y'all. I see, but I see a queen pin in prison too.
Mm-hmm. I
Look,
could see that.
we got 126 people in the building. Put that like button, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm. If you guys are here for the replay, hit hashtag replay. I'm about to be out of here. We've been here already for an hour and 16 minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I want to thank everybody for coming through and representing. I thank all of my ladies on the panel. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you, Momo. Thank you, EJ. Look, we had Texas, Atlanta, and the BX in the building in Queens. So look, we about to be out of here. Wait. Look, there's so many people leaving comments, and I want to thank y'all. Monet has been making way too many hasty, emotional moves this season. Yes,
Yeah.
oh wait, do you think Monet and Lorenzo set up to? Yes, I think. Look, I won't say.
Hmm.
Wait, do you? I could see she probably did put him in prison so she could handle everything. She probably saw
That's a
all the mistakes she
possibility.
was making, and she was like, you know what? I could do this a little better. Let me sit him down somewhere. And you know, she wasn't attempting to get him out. If it wasn't for Diana, he
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have got out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely see that happening. I definitely see that angle. But we gonna get out of here. Look, y'all, please. We got 130 in here. Y'all, please be sure to go over to Miss K's channel. We talking about the Wire revisit. You know, this is the last season before it gets down and dirty because you know the next season is with all the youngins coming. So look, we about to go over there. Y'all tell me what y'all got going on your channels next, please. I'm gonna start with Momo.
My channel, child, to be continued. I do not know what's coming up on my
Just
channel.
look, y'all put your
Next,
notifications on for this girl. I'm trying to light a fire under her behind.
came back from
But
vacation,
but
so
she's too busy, like, you know, she jet setting. She jet setting, seeing this person, jet setting, seeing that person. You know, she young and beautiful, and she's just going out there and enjoying the world. So y'all gotta just bear with Momo. What you doing, EJ?
Let's see. So we are reviewing list right now. So on next Wednesday, because we did it to was it when was today? Thursday. So we did it yesterday. So you can catch out the replay for Ruthless. So Vacay J, Ruthless TV, and all things Ruthless. We do that on Wednesdays. Of course, I'll have my Power live this Sunday. And then I'll just be putting out power content because they gonna have a break. So I'm gonna try to just put out as much power stuff as I can. And I think that's about it. I probably have some rewatches of something coming up as well. So, but
are we gonna
on.
get sorry, are we gonna get an episode tomorrow or is that the break tomorrow?
We getting an episode
We
tonight,
get
and then it's gonna
an
be a break,
episode
Blue Boo.
in
Okay.
the
Mhm.
break.
So
So
that's what
look.
Yeah.
y'all can look forward to my power review. Okay.
All
Okay.
right, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
what you got going? Look, I know we going on Tamika's channel tomorrow with Love After Lockup. It's Tamika's turn. I know I dropped the ball with last, but we're gonna talk about it all. Am I right,
Um,
Tamika?
oh, child, my mind is going. Of course, we're gonna talk about this power episode. I want to try to do a I don't usually do lives. I'll probably have a recap and a live, and then we'll do some kind of prediction since it's gonna be the break coming up for it. Monday is Yellow Jackets. That's gonna be on Moochie channel. It'll be me, her, Anita the Diva. I say Yellow Jackets, right? Yeah. And then I gotta figure out some other stuff. Next Saturday is probably gonna be trivia. Just keep y'all notifications on. I have some more stuff coming in.
All right. So that is our show for tonight. Thanks for coming out. God bless. I love you guys. Oh wait, I ain't even put up the log one. I closed the poll. Let me go to the poll, y'all. I closed the poll. Um, I
Please
closed the
hit the
poll.
like button, y'all. And
Please
if
hit the
y'all not
like.
subscribed to me yet, I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm 10 people away from 700.
Come
Subscribe to
on,
the
help my
girl.
sister out. Help my girl out.
Yes.
She she's working really hard. She's putting out these reviews for y'all. Please help her out. And yo, this is the last thing I want to talk about. We ain't talk about this dude tonight. And then I'm gonna be off. I know. Do y'all think it's gonna be revealed who he is, or do y'all think this is gonna stay hidden until next season?
I don't know about this season, but I think it has to be revealed at some point just because of the nostalgia of, it got some of James's inheritance. Come on now. I think they have to. I think it would be a disservice if they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what look, it's been people DMing me about this guy. Like, y'all not discussing him.
I
Y'all not
agree.
talking
What
about
would be the point
Angela
of bringing him
nephew.
if you ain't gonna,
I've been hearing theories that Angela nephew
Yeah,
is
me
really
too.
Angela and Ghost son.
Right.
So look,
Yeah, I heard
look,
that
I don't
too.
know. Look, hit me up in the DMs if y'all think this is possible, because I will do a video. If you hit me up and give me a reason why, I'll do a picture for picture video. And we'll talk about it. Holla at your girl. We are out of here, y'all. Thanks for coming. Oh, wait, I ain't even do the where's my doggone thing? All right, look,
Oh,
I had the what you call it, the chat. I closed out the vote. So far, I don't know where my picture is though, because I had it. I'm trying to get it up. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. You know, I'm not that tech savvy, so I be having my moment. But everybody is saying, I don't where is it? Everybody is saying
I
Blanca's
can't even
case
figure
is
out how to work the
strong.
poll.
Huh?
I said I can't even figure out how to work the poll, so you doing better than me.
Oh, you
I
are
put it up there,
boo.
but I don't know how to close it.
We gonna talk
Nothing.
behind. I closed it out. I closed it out, and the people are saying basically, where is it? Let me see if I could share it. I closed it out a while ago. Where is it? Look. Anyway, the person that everybody's saying with this poll that I put that Blanca case is not strong. 75% that said it. And we're going to close it out with that. So we are out of here. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate y'all. God bless and have a good night. And we will be back with some more content, y'all. Ew.
All right, y'all.